currently sitting in the parking lot of none other than famous Don Quixote. This is a really unique store. We included some footage in, I think, our first or second video here in Japan. So we didn't know the hype about it when we went into it. We literally just filmed it because we were like, this is overstimulating and we've never been in a store quite like this. It's a store that most tourists come to when they visit Japan, and you can find some pretty unique and interesting things in this place.
Nose wax things I'm seeing right here. The faces are hilarious on these. I think those are like fruity scented
pantyhose or something?
Yeah, probably.
As part of this video and showing you guys what you can get for 10 US dollars here in Japan, I thought it would be fun to take you with me as I go into this store and find some of the things that we need. I'm on the hunt for some like anti-ant spray or powder, anti-ant stuff, because we're having a bit of an ant problem. Another thing I'm looking for is some paper towels and then some laundry detergent, basic household stuff that we're in need of. There's something else. Drain catcher things. Drain nets? I don't know if that's a proper term, but I know you can find them at the dollar store. So we like to go to Daiso. That's a famous dollar store here. I don't know why I'm saying dollar store because it's like 100 yen store, which is actually cheaper than $1. And with the current yen rate, it's much cheaper than $1. We have no reason to complain at all. The yen rate for basically our whole time here in Japan has just been in our favor, which has been a nice added benefit. Let's go see if I can find them, and we'll also show you how much everything costs. One thing that I absolutely love about this store is you walk in and you are hit with the delicious smell of baked sweet potato. It smells amazing. Right after that, you are like blasted with some stimulation. We got stuff from bottom of the floor to almost the ceiling, stuff hanging all over, music playing. I mean, it's a party in here. I've been here before multiple times, and so I knew where the laundry detergent was, and honestly, kitty corner from that was the bug stuff. I have not quite figured out where a lot of other stuff is, but I did know where the laundry detergent was, and I do think it's kind of funny that the bug stuff is literally right close to it. Kitty corner from the bug stuff is the kitchen stuff. Right now I'm standing in front of the drains. I'm thinking I'm not going to purchase them here because I've tried to translate exactly which ones are the shallow ones, and it doesn't say. Not only that, but they're more expensive here than they are at the 100 yen store. So I'm just gonna stick with the ones that I know work and fit in our drain. You guys, we're talking probably $1 difference. So I'm not trying to be a cheapo. That makes me sound like a cheapo. In the meantime, I actually walked by the makeup place, so I picked up some eye patches because I love the heated eye patches here, and a toothbrush. Can't really come to the store and not get things you don't need, but I'm on the hunt for just the paper towels. Once I get that, I'm gone, because you can easily pick up more stuff. Found it. Joke's on me, thought I found it, but that is toilet paper. Wait, never mind. Found it. 178. Okay guys, I just got home to a delicious smell of Indian. Tanner got Indian with the girls. So we're gonna go over this after, but let's go find out how much the Indian cost. Hi!
Let me send you over there.
Thank you. How is it?
Yeah, it was so good.
So we got 3 children's sets, which comes with a little curry set, a small salad, and plain naan, and then also a mango lassi for each of them as well. For all 3 of those sets with a drink, albeit they're smaller, but they're still really good portions, it was 2,100 yen, which is steal of a deal. I think that's roughly $12 to $13 with the yen rate right now, so not bad to feed all of us.
So cheap. Like, I remember in Utah, before we left, before we moved to Germany, 2021, you would go out and get a curry, and it might have came with one naan or, you know, rice, whichever you choose. And I think that was like $13 to $14. The fact that you can get 3 mango lassis, 3 salads, 3 naans, and 3 butter chicken curries for that is like so astonishing. Honestly, that is definitely one of the reasons we love living here in Japan. This is like a good size.
Alright, well, I'm here now about to look at the stuff that Risa got from the store. I had no idea besides the ant stuff. I had asked her to get that, but quite the assortment of things. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items, including a dozen eggs, or 10 eggs actually, from Don Quixote. So, guessing on price, so I would say all of this is probably about $10, or about 15 to 1600 yen. That's my guess. I'm going to look now at this receipt to see total. The grand total for everything was 5,150 yen. The toothbrush was either 178 or maybe it was 100 yen. I don't know.
It was 100 yen.
It was 100 yen, it says. These were probably the 448. These were probably 798, and then paper towels were probably 178.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they're much cheaper than I was thinking, like $3 or $2 I was thinking. But so yeah, I was pretty close. I was pretty close with my guess actually about what was $10, and that's just given the fact that I've been in a lot of stores to know like roughly what some of the prices are. But of course, like the eye patches, I've never bought those before, and the laundry detergent that we really like to get is about $7. So I know that you can definitely get a lot cheaper ones, and there definitely are plenty of the cheaper ones here, but the one that works and that cleans the clothes the best for us, that one's $7, so a little pricey.
It is a sunny day today, and Noah and I are on an adventure. We're gonna find some dishwasher detergent, some of those drain things that I've had my eye on, and potentially like 1 or 2 other things. So it's not much. If we were to be living in Germany, I would not be getting in the car driving somewhere to get these items, unless I absolutely needed them. But because we live here right in the middle of the city, things are super convenient. If you watched our 6-month video, you'll have seen that we talked a lot about the convenience, and that's something that we love about living here in Japan, is there's just so much around, and it's available, and it's close. Well, we made it back. Noah's really excited because she's been practicing her stickers, huh? Right here, look. Can you get it? On! Good job! This one, the lion. Oh, and the turtle. We're not quite to the point, huh, where you can get them with your fingers. You have to... Mommy has to help a little bit. Okay, so I've got the receipts, and for Daiso, which again is the 100 yen store, I ended up getting a brush for the drain actually, and then the drain things that I went in there looking for were 100 yen. So I got 2 of those. Between all of that, that was 5 things. It was 500 yen, except there was 10% tax, or at least 10% something. So it ended up being 550 yen.
Yeah.
The 100 yen store is nice. And again, because of the yen right now, that would be pretty cheap.
Yeah.
You're welcome. We got some dehumidifiers because it is humid. It is hot and humid, huh? 498 yen. This laundry detergent was 649 yen. We just got back from shopping, and one thing we forgot to mention in our most recent supermarket tour here in Japan is how inexpensive chicken is. I am blown away. I got a lot of chicken for like 670 yen. That is so cheap, you guys, especially compared to what we have it available for on base, from what we remember in America, and even compared to what we remember from Germany.
One thing that we found out living here in Japan that is quite surprising is that public transportation, especially using the trains, can be quite affordable depending on the route and depending on how far you're going. I'm not talking about the Shinkansen, which can be quite expensive depending on the route that you go, but the local trains can be quite affordable and so convenient, like we've mentioned in other videos before. As an example, the other week I had a photo shoot in Tokyo, and it was about a 1.5 hour train ride from here in Yokosuka to the photo shoot and back. So for roughly 3 hours of travel time, it was roughly 1,600 yen, or roughly about what $10 is right now with the exchange rate. So honestly, I think that's quite affordable for the fact that I can walk from my house and make it all the way to that place and back for about $10 is quite remarkable. Another thing that I wanted to mention is during this same photo shoot day, I went and had lunch at a little ramen shop where you go to the vending machine, you put the cash in, you select the item you want, and you hand it to them. It's a really fun system, honestly, and I think they just have a limited number of tickets there anyway. When I went here to get ramen, I actually got gyoza and ramen for 1,100 yen, so that is less than the $10. I could have even got one more bowl of ramen. So effectively, you could have gotten 2 bowls of ramen and 1 set of gyoza for less than $10. And it is worth mentioning that the ramen and the gyoza were fantastic, so delicious, and they had ice cold water right there for you. Quite affordable for really 2 people to be able to go and have ramen and gyoza under $10.
Noah and I just made it home from another adventure, and we're actually coming full circle with this video because we stopped at none other than Don Quixote. This time we stopped at the one that we explored for the very first time when we made it here to Japan. While we were there, we got something that I've absolutely come to love. A peach coolish. Now, the coolish is something that's available year-round in all of the convenience stores, grocery stores, and in Don Quixote. I actually didn't know it was available there, but they have everything. The main flavor that you see is vanilla. I've also seen a lot of sweet condensed milk ones, but I've noticed that they have seasonal flavors. Previously, I saw like a kiwi version, and that one actually tasted like the Skittles, like the tropical Skittles flavor. So I didn't expect that flavor coming out of the kiwi, but it was good regardless. I've also seen a grape one, which I like, but I don't love. This is by far the best one. It's like a sorbet. So although like the vanilla and sweet condensed milk are like milk based, this one doesn't seem to be. So good, so refreshing on a hot Japanese humid day. One of these is 88 yen. I actually got 4 because there's 4 people in my family, and that makes it be 352 yen. I also grabbed this box of crackers. This is something we tried for the first time when Willa went to tour her Japanese yoshin. They gave her this, she really enjoyed them, and we have as well. This cost 118 yen, so it's pretty cheap. The crackers themselves probably, I don't know, go up like halfway. They're fairly thin crackers, but they're good. And lastly, we didn't leave the store without a baked sweet potato. They were fresh, smelling delicious, so we got one of those for 198 yen. I guess now we should say thanks for joining us on our errands. We're very interested to hear your thoughts about these prices. Write them below in the comments so we can read them, we can talk about them. Are you staring them down? Thanks guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Sayonara! Or Jane. Jane means see you later.